Hello, I'm Mira as a member of Lockheed Martin Aeronautics, which is participate in F-35 Lighting II program. We want to discuss about virtual teams of our company. As you know, virtual teams refer to a group of people who work across space, time, and organizational boundaries with electronic communication being the main form of interaction. Most project teams work virtually. This include working from different time zones, geographical location, firm-wide boundaries, or with other third parties. And there are three major characteristics that virtual teams members need to apply in their self. First, communication. Second, attentiveness. And third is trust. Communication is the key to a team to have a good deliver message and receiving the message. As you know, we don't have a face-to-face contact, then we need to communicate with each other virtually using a webcam or Skype. This is because we need to discuss more frequently to solve the problem that we're facing or to discuss about the solution. The other things is attentiveness. Virtual teams members need to be more attentive and alert with the urgent matter or any problem that we need to solve virtually. This is because we not having a same working time with other countries, and leader of these virtual teams need to be more diligent to make sure the teams work extra hard, because without this benefit of face-to-face contact. Lastly is the trust. Trust is a must in virtual teams to build a successful relationship between each other. Despite of having a face-to-face contact, teams need to trust their partner and build up this trust by showing a good and dedicated work. There are four core elements of trust: competence, integrity, care, and dependability. Virtual team members can build trust by demonstrating competence in their responsibilities, integrity in their actions, care by developing personal relationship with colleagues, and dependability by following through on commitments. So we can ask other team member for other issue in this program. Now I'm with Miss Aisyah to discuss more about our virtual teams. So Aisyah,
Hey guys.
what is the advantage of Lockheed Martin programs get in this virtual team?
Okay, thank you, Mira. I'm Nur Aisyah, Mokhtar, one of the team members for the visual team for the F-35 Lighting II program. So, Lockheed Martin Aeronautics can gain a huge benefits from this program. The biggest advantage of virtual team enjoyed by an organization is the associated cost savings. Lockheed Martin Aeronautics can reduce huge expenses on real estate, office spaces, utilities bills such as gas, electricity, water, etc., and also executives travel. Many organizations outsource their operations to the low cost regions, and thus production cost of the fighter aircraft also decreases with the reduced raw material cost, operational cost, and lower wages of the employees in these geographic locations. And besides, these virtual teams also help to reduce time to complete the F-35 Lighting II program. Since the team members live in different time zones, there could be different teams working on the same project 24/7. So when So when one member sleeps, there will be another one somewhere else who would start work where the former had left. This shortens the completion time of this program as well as faster response times to demands. To demand, I mean, this program, this virtual team will benefit our company in terms of a faster response time to demands from Lockheed Martin Aeronautics. And last but not least, we will also benefit from great availability of human talents. Imagine if you hire locally in your own city, you are greatly restricting the available talent pool that you can draw upon. You can also use the cost savings from virtual teams, as I've mentioned before, to pay more to your team members. So the combination of being able to hire from anywhere and potentially higher pay will greatly increase the level of talent that you can attract in your business. So all in all, I think virtual teams offer a huge range of benefits to Lockheed Martin Aeronautics. So thank you, Mira. That's all from me.
Thank you, Aisyah, for your sharing. Now we with Mr. Gary as a member of our virtual teams. Mr. Gary, what is the potential problem that we get by using this virtual team?
Thank you, Mira. So, as a part of the virtual team, they have a lot the problem that we face. For example, the lack of trust, poor communication, and also personal life and the work-life imbalance. So, first is lack of trust, which is the virtual working often create mistrust among team members, which is often one of the biggest challenges of managing virtual teams. Means that members work at the same time, cannot see what others are doing, and do not immediately respond. So the second one is poor of communication. Most virtual teams communicate as the one of their greatest challenges. They lack informal, everyday, face-to-face communication, which often result in loss of information or miscommunications. The team members often go for without contact, which can lead to the feeling of isolation. So, last but not least, which is we face the problem of personal life and work-life imbalance. The concept of virtual team involves tasks being accomplished them for the same physical space, where most of the team members go about their personal life. That one of the challenges faced by virtual teams mean work will affect team member personal life or the other way around. Harmonizing personal life and work life is therefore crucial to the successful of any virtual work. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary, for your sharing session. So we continue this with Habib. With me now is Mr. Habib, a part of our team members for F-35 Lighitng II program. So, Mr. Habib.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What is the specific training that must imply in the virtual team members?
So, as the one who is responsible in training the members of the visual teams, I think there are 3 specific training that the visual teams need in order for the project to be successful. So, first is the technology training, second is group process training, and third is the cross-cultural training. So first, about the technology training, virtual teams rely on information technology tools for their interactions, like web conferencing, meeting managers, and electronic bulletin boards. Hence, it is important that all members are well versed with the usage of different electronic media. Technology training should also involve coaching members on how to choose the most effective media in different situations so that it perfectly matches the team task requirement. For example, choosing web conferencing when visual cues are needed and creating a password secured shared drives for making confidential information accessible to selected few. Next, about the group process training. So in this stage, visual team members will face different challenges at each stage of development. So it is imperative to effectively train the visual team members for each of these challenges in advance as well as during team operations. The group process training involves various modules related to goal setting, problem solving, building trust and collaboration, monitoring performance, and leading virtual teams. The training schedule and targeted deadline for each module should be provided, and the team members should be allowed to complete the module at their own convenience and pace. The team members should be encouraged to discuss their training notes with each other through a discussion forum. This will help to build social capital and workplace relationships, which will be effective for future collaboration and trust. And the last one is on the cross-cultural training. So, virtual environment brings together the subject matter experts and specialists from different cultures across the world to work on the project. In the F-35 Lighitng II program, there are individuals from USA, Israel, Japan, and India working as a part of a visual team. This might lead to potential problems if members are not aware and sensitive to cultural differences in work behaviors, communication, and religious preferences. Such cultural issues might lead to misunderstandings with adverse effect on the task progress. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the HR department of the organization to provide a cross-cultural training to the virtual team members before the project kick-off. This will sensitize and create awareness among the members for each other culture, religions, and traditions.
So that's all for the training.
So as a conclusion, I think for team members to be function successfully, there must be a specific training that will teach them what to do and how to execute them in order for them to have the complete understanding of what they will achieve.
So that's all from us, Lockheed Martin Aeronautics teams.